Ayes 36, noes 0. The measure passes. File item 22, amendments are pending. File item 23, Senator De Leon. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 1351 by Senator De Leon, an act relating to property.
Senator De Leon.
Thank you, Madam President. Colleagues, Senate Bill 1351 removes the term, quote, alien, unquote, from the statutory provision in the Civil Code that provides for equal property rights for all people. It replaces it with, quote, non-citizen, end quote. This is a straightforward measure that continues recent efforts to replace the word alien or completely eliminate the citizenship differentiation if unnecessarily mentioned in the law. The change does not impact the significance of the content of the law itself, but rather just the replacement of alien to non-citizen. With that, I respectfully ask for an aye vote of this good bipartisan bill. Thank you.
Thank you. Discussion or debate? Senator Stone.
Thank you, Madam President. I want to applaud the Pro Tem for bringing this to fruition. I have my maternal grandmother, Virginia Friedman, who was a resident of the United States, but her citizenship was actually from Canada. And growing up, my family used to tease her that she was an alien, and I thought it was a very derogatory term. And so I'm very sensitive to that description, and I'm glad to see that we're going to eliminate it from the books. Thank you, Mr. Pro Tem. I urge an aye vote.
Thank you. Any further discussion or debate? Any further discussion or debate? Seeing none, Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Allen. Aye. Anderson. No. Bates. Bell. Berryhill. Aye. Block. Aye. Cannella. Aye. De Leon. Aye. Fuller. Gaines. Galgioni. Aye. Glazer. Aye. Hall. Aye. Hancock. Aye. Hernandez. Aye. Hertzberg. Aye. Hill. Aye. Wisso. Aye. Huff. Aye. Jackson. Aye. Lara. Leno. Aye. Leva. Aye. Liu. Aye. McGuire. Aye. Mendoza. Aye. Mitchell. Aye. Monning. Aye. Morlock. Morrell. Aye. Wynn. Aye. Nielsen. Pan. Aye. Pavley. Aye. Roth. Aye. Runner. Stone. Aye. Vidak. Wykowski. Aye. Wolk. Wolk, aye.
Call the absent members, please.
Bates. Bell. Fuller. Gaines. Latta. Morlock. Aye. Nelson. Runner. Vidak. Vidak, aye.
Ayes 32, noes 1. The measure passes. File item 24. Senator Wykowski? Pass on file. File item 25. Senator Block. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 1257 by Senator Block, an act relating to the State Bar Act.
Senator Block.
Thank you, Madam President. SB 1257 would expand a new lawyer's hands-on practical experience in the legal field by requiring an applicant for admission to the California State Bar to complete 50 hours of supervised pro bono work related to the legal profession before sitting for the bar. It would also provide thousands of underserved Californians with quality supervised pro bono representation. And in addition, this exposure to the representation of low-income clients might also attract more new attorneys to practice in this high-need but relatively low-paid field of law. After completion, the measure requires an applicant to submit a form to the State Bar confirming 50 hours of pro bono service with random audits by the State Bar. There is no known opposition. The bill received bipartisan support in the Senate Judiciary Committee. I ask for an aye vote.
Thank you, sir. Any discussion or debate? Any discussion or debate? Seeing none, Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Allen. Aye. Anderson. Aye. Bates. Bell. Berryhill. No. Block. Aye. Cannella. No. De Leon. Aye. Fuller. No. Gaines. Galgioni. Glazer. Aye. Hall. Aye. Hancock. Aye. Hernandez. Aye. Hertzberg. Aye. Hill. Aye. Wisso. Aye. Huff. No. Jackson. I Lotta. I Leno. I Leva. Lou. I McGuire. I Mendoza. I Mitchell.
Aye.
I Monning. I Morlock. Morrell. Wynn. No Nilsson. No Pan. I Pavley. I Roth. I Runner. Stone. No Vidak. No Wykowski. I Wolk. Wolk, aye.
Please call the absent members.
Bates. Bell. Gaines. Galgiani. Leva. I. Morlock. I. Morrell. No. Runner.
Ayes 26, noes 9. The measure passes. File item 26. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 814 by Senator Hill, an act relating to water.
Senator Hill.
Thank you, Madam President. Members, SB 814 is about water conservation and ensures that no one can buy their way out of the drought during a statewide drought emergency. While most Californians have reduced their water use and face stiff penalties for waste, there are some Californians that use as much water as they want without any repercussions. Statewide, there are hundreds of households statewide using more than 1 million gallons of water a year, far and above the average level of use. The biggest user consumed almost 12 million gallons in 1 year. Except for two that we know of, water agencies do not have policies to target and reduce this excessive water use. SB 814 fixes this gap by simply requiring every water agency to have a policy in place to curb excessive water use. They can meet this requirement in one of two ways. One, adopt an ordinance or amend an existing one to identify and fine excessive water users. Or two, establish a rate structure that mandates rate surcharges for excessive water use. If a water supplier chooses to adopt an ordinance, they would be able to take other actions before assessing a fine, such as issuing a warning. Finally, the bill only takes effect during a declared statewide drought emergency. I've worked to address concerns of our state's water agencies and took significant amendments in the Senate Natural Resources and Water Committee, and I will continue to work with stakeholders to refine the bill as it moves forward. There is a concern that the bill interferes with local control. I appreciate this concern, but the bill only applies when the governor declares a statewide drought emergency, which by its very definition means state action is warranted to reduce the harmful impacts of the drought. If no statewide drought emergency exists, then the bill does not apply. Further, under the bill, local water agencies have wide discretion on implementation when there is a statewide drought emergency. Some water agencies are requesting an amendment to build in a trigger based on local drought conditions on top of the statewide drought requirements already in the bill. We're carefully reviewing that amendment, and if we can promote even more local flexibility while still achieving the bill's policy goal, I'm certainly willing to do that. In closing, under the current rules of the drought, anyone can be fined up to $500 for washing their car without an automatic shutoff valve, washing down a driveway or sidewalk, watering outdoor landscape areas within 48 hours of raining. But you likely won't be fined for using millions of gallons of water. SB 814 simply fixes this inequity. It imposes no state costs and is supported by the California League of Conservation Voters, the Sierra Club, and Clean Water Action. I respectfully ask for an aye vote, members.
Thank you, sir. Any discussion or debate on the measure? Any discussion or debate? Seeing none, Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Allen. I. Anderson. No. Bates. Bell. Berryhill. No. Block. I. Cannella. No. De Leon. I. Fuller. No. Gaines. Galgiani. Glazer. Hall. I. Hancock. I. Hernandez. I. Hertzberg. I. Hill. I. Wesso. I. Huff. No. Jackson. I. Lotta. I. Leno. I. Leva. I. Liu. I. McGuire. I. Mendoza. I. Mitchell. I. Monning. I. Morlock. Morrell. Wynn. No. Nilsson. No. Pan. I. Pavley. I, Roth. I, Runner. Stone. No, Vidak. No, Wachowski. I, Wolk. Wolk, aye.
Please call the absent members.
Bates. Bell. Gaines. Galgioni. Glazer. Morlock. No, Morrell. No, Runner.
Ayes 23, noes 11. The measure passes. File item 27, pass on file. File item 28. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 919 by Senator Hertzberg and accolating to water supply.
Senator Hertzberg.
On this floor, over the last number of years, and even just a few minutes ago, we discussed the issue of water. We also profoundly have discussed the issue of energy. With respect to both, these are old problems and new rules. Old problems and new rules. The difference is that what happened in the energy world in the old days, when it was 1 o'clock on a hot August day, you were told to turn down your thermostat because all the peakers were going on around the state. We were polluting the heck out of the state, and we didn't have enough energy because it was a hot August day. Today, the rules are different. We have, for those who've been involved with the CAISO, what's called the duck curve. Because we produce so much renewable energy, we actually can have the sun popping solar cells and the wind blowing, and we end up having a surplus of energy. We have been in situations in California, not only where the energy costs have gone down, but we've actually paid people to take energy off of the grid. Think about that for a minute. At the same time, the world of water has changed. Not only do we have a drought, but we've had a shift in thinking with respect to stormwater and runoff and wastewater and recycled water and desalinization. And so what's happened is we now have these two critically important issues that we are fundamentally engaged in a debate about: water and energy. A third of the cost of water production is energy costs. And so what this bill does is this asks the Public Utilities Commission to start looking at tariffs to align both, so that we can start saying, okay, how can we use the benefit of that cheaper renewable energy during peak days to be able to produce water, brackish desal, to be able to create renewable, other types of rechargeable water, like we have we're trying to do in Los Angeles. And so this is, I think, in my judgment, what looks on the surface is not something that's that gigantic, but what it really is marrying the old rules with the new rules and beginning to try to be able to reduce the cost of water, to fundamentally change some of the tensions that exist between the North and the South, to put some relief for farmers in Central Valley by virtue of having less pressure from the South, and reducing the cost of generating water in California. I ask for your support of this measure.
Any discussion or debate? Any discussion or debate? Seeing none, Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Allen. Aye. Anderson. Bates. Bell. Berryhill. Aye. Block. Cannella. Aye. De Leon. Fuller. Gaines. Galgioni. Aye. Glazer. Aye. Hall. Aye. Hancock. Aye. Hernandez. Aye. Hertzberg. Aye. Hill. Aye. Wesso. Huff. Jackson. Aye. Lada. Aye. Leno. Aye. Leva. Aye. Liu. Aye. McGuire. Aye. Mendoza. Aye. Mitchell. Aye. Monning. Aye. Morlock. Morrell. Aye. Wynn. Aye. Nilsson. Pan. Aye. Pavley. Aye. Roth. Aye. Runner. Stone. Vidak. Aye. Wachowski. Aye. Wolk. Wolk, aye. Anderson, aye.
Please call the absent members.
Bates. Bell. Block. Aye. De Leon. Aye. Fuller. Aye. Gaines. Wesso. Aye. Huff. Aye. Morlock. Aye. Nilsson. Runner. Stone. Aye.
Ayes 35, no 0. The measure passes. File item 29, Senator Hueso. Pass on file. File item 30, Senator Hill? Pass on file. File item 31. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 1030 by Senator McGuire, enacting to the Sonoma County Regional Climate Protection Authority.
Senator McGuire.
Good to see you again, Madam President. SB 1030 is a district-specific bill that seeks to repeal the sunset clause that governs the continuation of the Sonoma County Regional Climate Protection Authority, also known as the RCPA. The RCPA is a local government agency created by this incredible legislature whose whole purpose is to reduce greenhouse gas emissions as a region. The County of Sonoma is the first county in the nation to advance an innovative approach to the top environmental issue facing this state and our planet, global warming. One of the real strengths of the RCPA is that it offers inclusion. Many towns and cities have limited budgets. They are smaller in population and do not have the discretionary funds that can be invested in implementing needed climate change action strategies. This regional approach offered by the RCPA allows all participating communities to contribute and strengthen reductions of greenhouse gas emissions. The RCPA has established a national model for aggressive climate change action. In fact, in 2014, the White House recognized the RCPA as a climate action champion on leadership. Their climate action plan accounts for the reduction of over 677,000 metric tons, or 1.6 billion pounds of CO2. And by the way, it exceeds the state goals by 90%. SB 1030 was passed out of appropriations on a 28-8 ruling, and the Department of Finance noted in their analysis that the RCPA will not have any cost to the state of California. Would respectfully ask for an aye vote.
Thank you, sir. Any discussion or debate? Any discussion or debate? Senator Anderson.
I have a quick question of the author.
Please.
The transportation, the SCTA, their board of directors are almost identical to the other board, and their staff is shared. So I'm confused over, is this really an independent board, or are we just creating more bureaucracy but not getting more done? And if you wouldn't mind just addressing that in your closing, I'd appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Any further discussion or debate? Seeing none, sir, please close.
The great senator has a really good question, and yes, it is an identical board. The reason why it's an identical board is because 60% of our greenhouse gas emissions in the state of California is caused by one source, and that's the automobile. So when you have one board focused on transportation and that same board also focused on greenhouse gas emissions, it makes sense that they're working together to ensure that the best decisions are being made, not just for our economy, but for our environment as well. And what we know is both of those are not mutually exclusive. And the great piece is it's the same executive director. So it also saved taxpayers money by having one individual who is the executive director for both organizations, and a focus on both reducing our climate footprint and on moving smart transportation projects forward. Would respectfully ask for an aye vote.
Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Allen. Aye. Anderson. No. Bates. Bell. Berryhill. Block. Aye. Canella. Aye. De Leon. Aye. Fuller. No. Gaines. Galgiani. Aye. Glazer. Aye. Hall. Aye. Hancock. Aye. Hernandez. Aye. Hertzberg. Aye. Hill. Wesso. Hill. Aye. Huff. No. Jackson. Aye. Lara. Aye. Leno. Aye. Leva. Aye. Liu. Aye. McGuire. Aye. Mendoza. Aye. Mitchell.
Aye.
Aye. Monning. Morlock. No. Morrell. No. Wynn. Nilsson. No. Pan. Aye. Pavley. Aye. Roth. Aye. Runner. Stone. No. Vidak. No. Wachowski. Aye. Wolk. Wolk, aye.
Call the absent members.
Wesso, aye. Bates. Bell. Berryhill. Aye. Gaines. Monning. Aye. Wynn. Runner.
Ayes 27, noes 8. The measure passes. File item 32. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 1059 by Senator Monning, enacting to post-secondary education.
Senator Monning.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Madam President and members. Senate Bill 1059 will correct an oversight in recent legislation that may block some veterans in California from utilizing their GI Bill benefits at law schools that are accredited by the California State Bar. The 19 State Bar accredited law schools are typically more affordable than larger ABA schools and are almost exclusively four-year nighttime programs that serve a non-traditional student population. These schools are often the only regional option for students with families, professional and working students, or those seeking a career change. Bar-accredited law schools must maintain specified bar passage rates and are approved only through an extensive accrediting process modeled after ABA accreditation and comparable to that of regional accreditors like WASC. SB 1059 provides a simple legislative fix to continue the long-standing Title 38 eligibility that bar-accredited law schools have maintained for decades. Members, I ask that you join me in ensuring that all veterans have the ability to access a legal education with the benefits they've earned by voting aye on SB 1059.
Thank you, sir. Any discussion or debate? Any discussion or debate? Any objection to the use of unanimous roll call? Seeing none, ayes 36, no 0. The measure passes. File item 33. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 1111 by Senator Pavley, enacting to state parks.
Senator Pavley.
Yes, thank you very much. Members, this bill is a vehicle for continuing the reform efforts at the Department of Parks. As the chair of the Natural Resources and Water Committee for the past 8 years, we've done a lot to try to help parks get through some very difficult periods of time. This bill will build on a bill that I carried last year that was signed into law that will include more recommendations from the department, stakeholders, and the Independent Parks Forward Commission. Currently, however, this bill contains one provision that removes the somewhat arbitrary limit of 20 state parks that could be operated pursuant to an operating agreement. Currently, today, there are at least a dozen or so operating agreements and some partial operating agreements. This would allow the flexibility to increase this. But admittedly, this bill will probably include some additional provisions as the Parks Forward Commission is about completed another annual report, and we hope to work with all the stakeholders to incorporate some additional sections of this particular bill, and I look forward to presenting it to you when that happens. This bill is supported by the California State Parks Foundation and the Trust for Public Land. I ask for your aye vote.
Thank you. Senator McGuire.
Thank you so much, Madam President. I want to first off say thank you to the senator for her incredible work on behalf of state parks. There is no one who has been more of a champion in state parks than her. And my comments are not directed towards this bill, but to the overall issue in regards to the budget. And that is that state parks has been desperately underfunded for many years. And for too long, we have run the system on hope. We hope that there are enough corporate donations that are going to come in to be able to keep the gates open, or we hope that nonprofits will come in and manage our parks. And frankly, hope is not a strategy if we're hoping for long-term success. We have $1.1 billion in deferred maintenance. We have drained the park system's reserves, and nonprofits work wonderfully in affluent areas, and I want to say thank you to them because many of them have stepped up, but it's more of a challenge in disadvantaged communities. So I want to say thank you to the senator because she has been advocating for more money for our parks for years, but this is more directed towards the administration and the state park system that's fully funded once and for all.
Thank you, sir. Any further discussion or debate? Any further discussion or debate? Would you like to close, Senator Pavley?
Yes, certainly, and I thank the senator from Sonoma for his comments. Many of us would like to see additional monies and resources for 270 plus state parks around the great state. And Budget Sub 2 has approved some additional expenditures, frankly not enough. and perhaps we can increase that during the weeks ahead after we see the May revise. Ask for your aye vote.
Thank you. Please call the roll.
Allen. Aye. Anderson. Aye. Bates. Bell. Berryhill. Aye. Block. Aye. Canella. De Leon. Aye. Fuller. Aye. Gaines. Galgioni. Glazer. Aye. Hall. Aye. Hancock. Aye. Hernandez. Aye. Hertzberg. Aye. Hill. Aye. Wesso. Aye. Huff. Aye. Jackson. Aye. Lada. Aye. Leno. Aye. Leva. Aye. Liu. Aye. McGuire. Aye. Mendoza. Aye. Mitchell. Aye. Monning. Aye. Morlock. Aye. Morrell. Wynn. Aye. Nilsson. Aye. Pan. Aye. Pavley. Roth. Aye. Runner. Stone. Aye. Vidak. Aye. Wachowski. Aye. Wolk. Wolk, aye.
Let's call the absent members so the author can vote on her bill, please. Call the absent members.
Pavley, aye. Bates. Bell. Canella. Aye. Gaines. Galgioni. Aye. Morrell. Aye. Runner.
Ayes 36, no 0. The measure passes. File item 34. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 1125 by Senator Wynn, and act relating to employment.
Senator Wynn.
Thank you, Madam President. I rise to present SB 1125, which requires the Board of Barbering and Cosmetology to have nail salon owners to sign an acknowledgement form that they understand the state labor laws when they're applying for or renewing their licenses. This acknowledgement will list any existing or new applicable labor laws. I'm working with the board to educate salon owners in a more effective way, and SB 1125 reflects that commitment. I believe that providing salon owners a document that includes updated labor laws at the time they obtain or renew their licenses will help salon owners stay current on state laws so that there are no unintended violations. It is for these reasons I ask for your aye vote. Thank you.
Any discussion or debate? Any discussion or debate? Any objection to the use of unanimous roll call? Seeing none, ayes 36, no 0. The measure passes. File item 35. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 1175 by Senator Mendoza, and act relating to workers' compensation.
Senator Mendoza.
Thank you, Madam President. Members, I'm here to present SB 1175, which would create a 12-month time frame to submit a medical bill for the treatment of injured workers. Recently, stakeholders have reported that some medical providers are submitting bills that are more than a year old. In some cases, these bills can be many years old. Submitting no bills, particularly bills so old that the original records no longer exist, create frictional costs for employers without providing a benefit for injured workers. It may also lead to an employer paying a bill twice. In other medical systems like Medi-Cal and Medicare, time limits are placed when a medical provider can submit a medical bill to be paid. SB 1175 will create a medical bill submission timeline of 12 months of the date of service, which is the same as the medical bill time limitations for Medicare. SB 1175 also provides that the Division of Workers' Compensation may create good cause exceptions to the 12-month medical bill limit. SB 1175 is sponsored by the Small Business California and has no opposition. I respectfully ask for your aye vote today.
Thank you, sir. Any discussion or debate? Any discussion or debate? Any objection to the use of unanimous roll call? Seeing none, ayes 36, no 0. The measure passes.